Gonna run some love, run some love. Hi everyone, it's Rachel here. Welcome to a new angle of my room. So you have clicked on this video to watch me try to make this wig look like an ancient Chinese princess hairstyle. So let's quick put this on now, shall we? This is always the funnest part. I've never quite mastered how to put these things on. So fun fact, anyone who's seen my Irish dance wig tutorials knows that I used to Irish dance. Those used to be the only type of wigs I knew how to put on. I remember the first time I cosplayed and put on a normal wig, I was very, very confused by the fact that I had to wear a wig cap and by the fact that there was no combs in the wigs. And honestly, I think Irish dancing wigs are so much more convenient, but c'est la vie. Now I'm actually doing this hairstyle for a Mulan cover. I'm going to do a reflection from Disney's movie Mulan, and I wanted to, make a costume for it. Now I'm not doing a direct cosplay of her costume. This is just going to be a look inspired by what she wears in the movie. I'm not really going for accuracy here, especially because the movie isn't really set in just one dynasty of China. It seems to be a combination of all of them, as you see different characters wearing elements of clothing from the Tang dynasty or from the Ming dynasty, and so it just seems to be like an amalgamation of all of those things, especially since the Huns never actually invaded China, so it makes sense that they didn't really set the movie in any particular period of Chinese history. So yeah. So historical accuracy wise, I'm not really worried about that. But if we are going by historical accuracy, I would not have bangs if this was set any time before the Qing dynasty, because, as you may or may not know, it was seen as dishonorable to your family and your ancestors to cut your hair, because your hair and your body was seen as a gift from your family and your ancestors, so to cut it is disrespecting them. So bangs would not be a thing. But not going for accuracy. What does weirdly bother me though is that they have her hair up in the movie when she's going to see the matchmaker. Updos are only for married women. Okay, I know I said I wasn't going for accuracy. I don't know why that's sticking out in my mind, but for that reason, this is going to be a half up, half down hairstyle. So I have some reference pictures here to go off of. So this is mainly just going to be a bun up here with 2 braid hair loopies going in the back. So let's see how we can do this. I'm gonna have most of the rest of the hair down though. And this is just a cheap Amazon wig. For wigs that have bangs, you don't really need to pay a lot for them, because honestly a cheap one will do just as well as an expensive one, if you take care of them right. The only time I would say that you should pay for an expensive one is if you're gonna buy a lace front wig. Like for example, my blonde wig that I wore in my The Voice song cover, that was $30, I think. So I would say things like that, that's when it's worth it to shell out some money. Should I have bobby pinned this wig down? So we're just gonna quick put this up in a ponytail before I create the bun. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna twist these 2 pieces into a big bun on top here. See. I'm so blind. I don't usually use these kind of bigger pins, but they seem like they'll be good to use for this updo in particular. Twisting and folding. The wig will probably get very tangled, or your natural hair, if you're doing this on your natural hair. So make sure you brush it as you go through. Separate buns back here. This is to make it appear like there's two buns forming behind the original bun. Oh, real hair. Okay, and this is kind of what I've done so far. We've got the big bun in the middle and the two smaller buns up to the side. That seems like it should be good to hold all the hairpins. The hard part will be taking off the wig in the end. Y'all, this wig goes to my waist. It's so long. It's even longer than my blonde one, which I never thought I would get a wig this long before. I'm so happy I got it though. It's so pretty. Great purchase. Would recommend. Would recommend anyone buying themselves a wig. Especially if you have short hair, I feel, because I feel like for a lot of girls with short hair, it's never worth it to go all the way back to long hair, but sometimes you miss it. You just miss long hair and you miss being able to do things with it. So wigs are a good option for you. And now I'm just going to be adding some hair loopies in the back now. Just a bit of braid to peek out. Now I'm just going to braid this piece only partially down because I'm not going to need that much to make it loop. Let's try looping the hair. I'm not going to have any bobby pins left after this. Okay, I think this is mostly it for the hairstyle, and I'm just gonna be adding some hairpins. These little moon ones for Christmas. Don't they look so cute? I'm glad I decided to do the multiple buns, that way I have a lot more room to put all the hairpins. I do think I definitely need something here. I'm not sure if I have anything though. Oh, I might have a necklace that I can... Okay, I took this necklace that I found and I draped it on top of my head, and I honestly think it looks really cute. Yeah, I was afraid that it wasn't really going to go because these two pieces are gold, but I think it should be okay. I'm gonna add some ribbons to the side real quick. Okay, thank you for watching. I very much look forward to using this in my song cover. But if you're just here to learn how to do this, then I hope that you found it helpful, and I hope that you have a nice day. Bye!
Bravery and honor.
Hey, Sokka. Nice dress.